So in my quest to be the best, greatest version of myself that I could possibly hope to be, and let me just say this from the outset, that the greatest version of me is the version that is submitted to the will and the plan of God. But on this quest, I'm looking at what does it take to get to greatness? And I found this common theme, whether I'm looking at the Michael Jordans, Kobe Bryants, LeBron James, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Elon Musk, all these people, Jesus Christ. There's one common theme that moves between all of them. And none of them come from the same background, except for like LeBron James and, Kobe and all that other stuff. But there's one common theme that flows between every great individual. And that's this thought, that's this principle, that greatness isn't found in the random. It's found in the regimen. If you ever want to be great, if you ever want to do anything at the highest level, it has to be first found in the regimen. And for me, that hits home so hard because the way that I'm hardwired, I'm such a spontaneous, I'm such a sporadic, I'm such a off the cuff kind of guy that it really tells me that if I want to take it to the next level, I can't just live my life random. Can't just live it off the cuff. I can't live it, as the old folks would say, flying by the seat of your pants. But I have to build some sort of regimen in my life because I believe this is what I believe. Limits oftentimes allow for creativity. Limits oftentimes make way for creative moments. And if I can give myself limits and boundaries, it allows me to just focus on this one thing and be creative at this thing. And I think that so many of us in this generation, we don't know what to be good at because we have not found the regimen of our lives. We have not found the cadence of our lives. I was talking with a friend of mine and he was telling me that life happens in seasons and there's just certain seasons where the same cycle keeps coming up. And that's just the way that life goes. But the problem is we fall every time because we have not identified that this season of my life is coming. And because I know this season of my life is coming, I'm going to prepare. Because I know this season of my life is coming, I'm going to make ready. And I really, it's so interesting. We're getting ready to shift seasons into the fall and into the winter. And what you're going to notice is that all of creation, besides humanity, already has a regimen built in for every season of their life. There's animals now storing up because they know that, how did what Game of Thrones say it? Winter is coming. They know that a season shift is inevitable. So I have to prepare right now. And what have I already done? I've already got a regimen. I've already got a system. I already know how many acorns I need to have. I already know how long I'm going to be hibernating. I already know how long this is going to last. And so because of that, because of my downtime, I'm building up the regimen now. My question is, when will we have that same approach to our lives as creatives, as thinkers, as entrepreneurs, as pastors, as leaders? How are we best creating regimens to help us in our day-to-day lives? We don't want to get into a situation where we're having what they call decision fatigue. You don't want to have decision fatigue. You want to be able to automate as many things as possible. So that way, when you get in situations that are not automated, you have the thought and the creative bandwidth to live in the moment. So my challenge, my encouragement to us as we are preparing to shift seasons once again is develop a regimen now that will sustain you through the unproductive seasons. See, regimens just aren't for the productive seasons. I strongly believe that regimens are more so for the seasons that feel unproductive. If you build a regimen now, you can reap the benefits later.